Hello everybody and welcome to the class, welcome to the channel, and thank you for coming. So I hope everybody is doing okay. In the previous class, we looked at what first aid is. We also have seen the people that make up the what I call first aid environment or scene. So the patient is the person that is in need, a person who is ill or injured, and then the first aid provider is the person who volunteers to help this person. So in an emergency that is considered major, you will need to also involve another entity, the paramedics, the EMS. So when you call 911, you are actually bringing them in. Otherwise, if it is minor emergency, the first aider or first aid provider should be able to handle the situation by providing first aid. And as we have defined first aid several times, it is a basic care or emergency care given to the patient. The patient is also called the victim or a casualty. So first aid is very important. The first aider has a couple of obligations. Use reasonable skills, stay within the scope of first aid, obtain permission or consent, and we already been told that there are two types of consent: voluntary and implied. Implied is the type of consent you use when somebody is unconscious. Remember that you shouldn't abandon the patient, and also remember that it is your responsibility to protect the privacy of your patient. Okay, so if your patient has given you any information that is considered private, please protect it. You can only share that with paramedics or any other person involved in the care of the patient. So remember that there are three objectives of first aid. There are three objectives of first aid. Number one, preserve the life of the patient. So when you provide first aid, you are preserving. You preserve the life of that patient. And number two is that you protect the patient from further injuries. Okay, you protect the patient from further injury. And then number three objective is that you promote the recovery of the patient. So you promote the recovery of the patient. So I use three P's. So three P's will help you to understand this. So three P's, P. So three P's will help you understand the objectives. Okay, the objectives of first aid. So what does first aid intend to achieve? So there are three P's. Number one P is to preserve life of the patient. life of the patient. Number 2P is to prevent, prevent further injuries, and then number 3P is to promote recovery of the patient. So those are the three recovery of the patient, the three core objectives of first aid. You as a first aider, that is actually what you should have in mind each time that you are providing first aid. It doesn't matter the location, it doesn't matter the patient, whether it is an infant who is under 1 year, or a child who is more than 1 year but has not reached puberty, or an adult who has already reached puberty or going through puberty. So the objective is not dependent on the age, nor does it depend on location. Whether it is at home, on the road, at a place of work, the objective is the same. There are three of them. Preserve the life of the patient and prevent further injury from happening, and also promote recovery. So by the time you call 911, for example, you want to promote recovery of the patient. So you must strive to accomplish this. And so you can see that first aid has wonderful objectives to accomplish. So thank you very much. I will continue this series in the next class. Thank you. Bye-bye.